Life. It comes in many different shapes and sizes. Life can either be big, larger than life, or small, so small that you can't even see it. Hey guys, what's going on? Dave Walp here, and welcome to FTD Facts, the channel where we teach you about everything and everything, whether it be space, the cosmos, or like one of our most recent videos, the largest organisms on the planet. But today, we're gonna go in the opposite direction. We're gonna talk about the smallest organisms. And strangely enough, when it comes to the smallest organisms, they are also the oldest organisms on the planet Earth. So I'm gonna break it down into different categories. Let's start off with the mammal. When it comes to smallest, we're looking at a shrew. It is adorable. It's so small that you could fit it on your finger. Talk about having the smallest pet. But to be honest, the smallest little creature you may have even heard of, it's a bat. It's a small creature from Thailand called the bumblebee bat, and it is no bigger than an inch, basically the size of a bumblebee. It only weighs 1.8 grams, and it is the smallest animal by skull size. And these little creatures move so fast and they have such a high metabolism that they eat about 1.5 to 2 times its body size per day. Now, you may have also heard that the chameleon is also one of the smallest creatures on the planet. Well, that is actually indeed true. The smallest reptile goes to a chameleon called the Brooksea micra, and it was discovered somewhere between 2003 to 2007 in Madagascar. Growing only to 1.1 inches, these small guys became the smallest reptiles in 2012. Now, unfortunately, these guys live in an area that is subject to extreme lodging, and because of that, they are at risk of being lost to humanity forever. Now, when we think small, we probably also think insects. And yes, these things can get so small that you can barely see them. You know those little tiny red spiders that you see in the summer? Well, they are not the smallest. The award goes to a parasitic wasp known as Dicopomorphia epchmeterbicus. Not gonna lie, that's a hard one to say. Now, it is 1.39 millimeters long, which is extremely small. Now, the funny part is the females of the species are about 40 times larger, but they are still smaller than single-cell organisms called parameciums. But what about fish? I know you're probably sitting there thinking, well, minnows are the smallest fish out there. The Pedoscypirus progenetica hails from Indonesia, and it is only about 7.9 millimeters in length. Now, some females can get bigger, but they are still quite small. And yes, if insects can be small, so can plants. The Wolfia is part of the duckweed family, and it is the world's smallest flowering plant. That means, hey, it can be small, but it still wants to look pretty. They are so small, they actually only measure about 0.300 millimeters by 0.600 millimeters. Now, there are smaller organisms such as the nanoarchaeum, which is in the Guinness Book of World Records. Found in 2002 off the coast of Ireland near a hydrothermal vent. These are a form of marine archaea. And I get it, you're like, what the heck is archaea, Dave? I have no idea what that is. Basically, they are called archaeobacteria, or actually as it's pronounced, archaeobacteria. Archaeobacteria or archaeobacteria? Whatever, tomato, tomato. They are single-celled microorganisms, or called microbes. The cells of the nanoarchaeum are so small, they are only 40 nanometers across. And you know what, guys? We talked about this last in the video. Dinosaurs were big. They were known to be huge. So having a small creature, although big to us, is still astonishing for those times. Now, there are many theories out there that the hummingbird is a form of evolved dinosaur that didn't die from the Big Bang. But however, that theory is just a theory. The smallest dinosaur in size goes to the Lagosuchus, which was 0.4 meters in size, and that makes it about the size of a rabbit. I know, it's not that small, but let's give dinosaurs some credit here, okay? Now guys, get ready because we are going right into cells, because these are the smallest organisms on the planet. The smallest eukaryotes, and these things only measure 0.8 micrometers across. Eukaryotes are organisms whose cells contain a nucleus versus free DNA. But the smallest free-living bacterium is the Pelagibacter ubique. But although they are the smallest organisms in the ocean, they are also the most common. And they are anywhere between 0.37 to 0.89 micrometers in length. But astonishingly enough, combined, they weigh more than all the fish in the ocean. And last but not least, let's talk about the smallest organism organism that is capable of reproduction. This goes to a parasitic bacterium, and one that lives in the darkest place of the universe. And that is the primate bladder, or waste disposal organs, and even reproductive tracts. And that award goes to the Mycoplasma gallisepticum. They were first found in 1981. It is also a cofactor to HIV transmission, and it causes morbidity in men and women. And although it causes urethritis in men and women and pelvic inflammation, it can be cured with simple antibiotics. These little buggers are the smallest, being 0.12 to 0.20 micrometers in length. So guys, that's it for us here on FT. Wait a minute, hold on. I've got to give a shout out to one little organism that is probably the toughest organism, and that is the water bear, or known as the tardigrade. They might look cute and were first discovered in 1773, and I wanted to give these guys a shout out because, let's be honest, they've survived 5 extinction events. They can withstand many different temperatures from -72°C or 458 Fahrenheit to 150°C or 300° Fahrenheit. They can also withstand the pressure 6 times greater than our deepest oceans, and they can also survive 30 years without food or water. These little creatures are only about 0.5 millimeters long, and they have been around for at least 530 million years. So guys, that's it for us here on FTD Facts. I've been Dave Walpole, and it's been awesome giving you guys the world's smallest organisms. But guys, we want to hear from you guys. We want to hear some FTD facts that you guys would like to suggest. And of course, just like our other videos, you guys suggested, we're going to give you guys a shout out. So thanks for watching, guys. Until next time, I'm Dave Walpole. We'll see you guys in the smallest part of the universe.